Alright, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse the smoke flying in there. I had to get one in after the moment I'm having. Well, on this long way to unload. Uh, Sitting down in San Francisco. I don't know. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Been sitting here and see here what time is it really? Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and waiting to get unloaded. And I figured, hell, I'll share some good news with folks, and I'm not being sarcastic. So anyway, gonna make this a quick video. Hopefully, it's a helpful video, and we'll go from there. So I'm a flatbedder. Work for Melton Truck Lines. Great company, by the way. If you're interested in them, hey, leave the contact in the comments, and I'll get back to you. If you got any questions, I can tell you what I best I can. But right now I'm gonna give you a 6 month review because I've been here 6 months. Before that, I was a dry van guy and did a little reefer before that, and then I turned around and I used to work for a rental company. Well, anyway, so moving on. Um, my 6 month review so far, so good. Uh, I've heard people complain. I've heard people, oh man, I don't get no miles. I don't get this. And honestly, I think that shit's self-inflicted. Since I've been here, the only miles I don't get is when I go home. Shoot, just this week alone, I got 3,300 after this load dropped off. So yeah, the week before that, I think was 2,700. The week after that, before that was almost 3,000. The week before that was like almost 4,400. So yeah, I don't want to hear that crap. Oh, I don't get no miles. Your ass don't want to run. Anyway, so great company. But this right here, this is not one of them companies that's gonna hold your hand and say, "Oh, you need to do this and you need to do that." That's not gonna happen. This is one of those companies where they expect you to be a grown man or a woman and be a legit trucker. Your truck is your truck, your responsibility. They will tend to remind you every blue moon. Hey, you got an oil change coming up, and yeah, that's on you. They don't want to. They know, oh, I can't make my load because I had to do an oil change. Nope, you got to get that shit done in between time, just like you were an owner operator or something. But that's a good thing because it teaches you a lot. But as far as the company in general, oh, it's great. It's great. Um, I like the fact that they're not all up in your Kool-Aid and they don't sit there and bug you and push and push and push and all this other mess. No. They give you shoot. You gonna haul off if you like flatbedding or you want a flatbed. It's a good starter. I'm not gonna really call it a starter company because it's not. Because you gonna haul some shit that you won't believe. But they not gonna throw you under the bus. Well, when you first come to the company, they put you in what most company guys call it a diaper fleet, but it's like called a DD like a early driver fleet. They put you in there, and you spend 3 weeks, month, whatever it takes for you to get your feet wet. And then once you're ready to go, then they'll put you in a big boy fleet, and that's what I like to call it, a big boy fleet, and you're gonna do some big boy, big girl things. Um, that's when you're gonna work your way into oversize and all that other stuff, and hey, it's gonna work out for you. Um, Especially when it comes like oversize and stuff, the pay is off the chart. Uh, if you fresh out of school, you getting 45 cents right out the gate, fresh out of school. But you 0 to 3 months, 45 cents. Go somewhere else and tell me who's gonna give you fresh out of school 45 cents. You find them, tell me. But I've been driving long enough, so it don't matter. But like a pretty good company. They do give detention pay like hotcakes but you have to qualify, which means you got to show up to your loads on time. As long as you show up to your loads on time, they can sit there and take all day long and you getting paid. So good, that's a good deal. They got decent tarp pay. I think it's like $50 for tarp pay, and tarping people say, "Oh, I don't want to do that tarping shit." It ain't that bad. Only time it's bad is in the dead heat of summer or like it's negative 10 degrees outside. If it's a regular 30, 40-degree day, 70-degree day, it's not that bad at all. And most of the time, the damn shippers put the damn tarps on top of the load for you. All you gotta do is roll them out. So it's not that bad. Um, the pay is great. I don't like discussing my pay. It's just not me. Um, but I will say, hey, if you fresh out the gate, you will get 45 cents an hour. And it goes from like 6 months, then a year, then I think 2 years, and 3 years, and all this other stuff. You get a week off. You get one day for every week you out. Uh, if you Easter 35 of I-35, you only got your minimum is 2 weeks. You can go home for 2 days or 3 days, whatever. You west of 35, it's 3 week minimum that I take. Me personally, I'm a San Antonio guy, so I'm East of 35 all day, every day. But I run 6 to 8 weeks at a time. Hey, 6 to 8 weeks, that's 6 days. That's a week at the house. Um, and it's one of those companies where if you run right, taking a week off is not going to kill you at all. After a year, you get like a week pay vacation. Um, they offer all the good old benefits everybody else do. I mean, they're a small company, and so they only got four terminals. Their two biggest ones is Laredo and Tulsa, Oklahoma. The company is out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Uh, the orientation is great. They top notch everything. They put you in one top notch hotel for orientation. They pay you good for orientation. Your training time's only 3 weeks if you got to go out with a trainer. Can't really beat it. Um, yeah, so that as far as my 6 month review, that's about what I got on it. Great company, great company. This is one of them companies where it's either them or nothing. Is that it's to me that's the way it is. I'm not sitting here tooting the horn saying, "Oh, I bleed blue." No, not saying that, but I'm just saying in general. I've been to a few companies, and it was by choice. It wasn't, "Oh, I got fired" or some shit. No, I was by choice because you know I was a brand new driver, just like some people out here probably watching this video, and thought, "Oh well, I'll start here." And I'm not gonna say no names, no companies. I'm not gonna be that guy on YouTube bashing other companies. I've worked for two big carriers, and it wasn't my cup of tea. I did reefer units for one. I did drive in for and dedicated accounts for another. And no, I'm good on that. Flatbed is where it's at for me. And don't say, "Oh, that's hard work." I'm 41 years old, bro, and I'm doing this shit like I'm 20. It's not a big deal. There are guys older, shoot, probably 10, 15 years older than me doing it. So it's not a big deal. Just pace yourself with anything. But I got a couple buddies of mine I tell, "Hey, if you're gonna do flatbed, you gotta get in flatbed shape." And there is a such thing as flatbed shape. So make that a note before you decide to say, "Oh, I just want to do flatbed just because it look cool." Yeah, it look cool, but like I said, you can't come in here if you decide to come to Melton or TMC or PNS or wherever the hell you decide you want to go do flatbed. Don't run for 2 weeks and be like, "I'm done with this shit," because your body's saying you done with this shit. You're not. Your body gotta get acclimated to it, just like anything else. Especially if you've been a drop and hook individual for a year or two or 6 months or whatever. You're not used to getting up in and out your truck, up and down on a load. Gotta get yourself time. And eventually it get to the point where the shit's come. It's clockwork. It's like boop, done, boom. Yeah, you start off at 2 hours, 3 hours getting some shit strapped in tarp, and next thing you know, you doing the shit in 45 minutes. Say a command. So, with that being said, uh, get this story over with because I'm already running about 10 minutes in. Just if like I said, you want any information, you leave me a contact in the comments, and I'll say what I got to say. Point you in the right direction. If not, you can get a hold of them yourself. Um, like I said, they're a great company. They still growing. They run a lot of freight. If you driving right now and you wonder how much freight they run, just go down when you going down the highway, count the trucks, count the ways. Uh, Freight is freight, and they run it. They don't run cheap freight either. Which I know a lot of people go, oh, what's the difference between cheap freight and? Well, I'm not necessarily saying it ain't no, I'm not saying it's high dollar shit, but I'm saying, hey, it's not cheap freight. Like it ain't like no damn cardboard boxes and shit. They run decent shit. So that's all I got. I'll post some more videos on here on my day-to-day ops, and that way, maybe I'll put something about the truck or something on there and let you see that, and see what you're working with, because they mostly Kenworth. I'm in a Freightliner. The Freightliner fleet is maybe 30 deep, maybe. We may be 30 deep, maybe, and that's pushing it. We got a handful of maybe 5 or 6 2020s. Everybody else running 2019s. As far as Freightliner go, Kenworth, yeah, they going anywhere from I think 18 and up. Yeah, 2018 and up. You will run step decks, flatbeds. I think they got a few triple axle trailers, not a lot. They don't do boats, so if you don't want to do boats, they don't do boats. Um, but they do basically everything else, oversized and all that other crap. It get done. So yeah, my next video, I'll just put something up here, just entertain folks, and that'll be that. All right.